What just happened to Tyrese Haliburton has left the entire NBA world holding its breath. And if you're a Pacers fan or just a basketball lover, missing this update could leave you in the dark about one of the biggest turning points of the season. Just moments into what should have been another standout performance, Haliburton went down, clutching his leg, and the silence in the arena said it all. This wasn't just a minor bump. It felt like time stood still as medical staff rushed in and teammates looked on, visibly shaken. This isn't just about one player. This is a ripple effect that could redefine Indiana's entire season, and maybe even the playoff picture for the Eastern Conference. You need to understand just how critical Haliburton is. He's not just the face of the Pacers, he's their engine, their heartbeat, their strategy on the floor. Averaging over 20 points and nearly 11 assists per game, his court vision and leadership have been game changers all year. So when something this unexpected and serious happens, it sends shockwaves through the team, the fans, and even rival franchises preparing to face Indiana. Sources close to the team say Haliburton is undergoing further tests to evaluate the severity, and while the organization remains cautiously optimistic, fans are already wondering, can the Pacers keep their momentum alive without him? And more importantly, should they risk bringing him back too soon? This isn't the first time injuries have plagued key players late in the season, but with the Pacers finally building chemistry and climbing in the standings, the timing couldn't be worse. You might be asking yourself, what are Indiana's options now? Who steps up? Can Andrew Nembhard fill the void? Can Benedict Mathurin shoulder more offensive responsibility? And what does this mean for Coach Rick Carlisle's game plan moving forward? Haliburton's injury has also stirred up chatter across sports talk shows, with analysts debating whether Indiana should pivot to a more defensive system or even consider a short-term trade to stay afloat. Fans are already flooding social media with support and heartbreak, and if you haven't seen the footage yet, it's more than just painful, it's symbolic of how fast everything can change in this league. The team's reaction post-game made it clear, Haliburton's absence is bigger than just points. It's about identity, chemistry, and belief. The Pacers were finally being talked about as more than just a rebuilding team. They were contenders, disruptors, and now that narrative is hanging by a thread. But here's the real question. Will this injury define their downfall or spark a resurgence fueled by grit and unity? Because sometimes, adversity brings out something incredible. While we await official updates from the medical team and the franchise, one thing's for sure, this moment will be remembered. Whether it's the turning point of the season or just a tough chapter in a larger comeback story, depends on what happens next. So don't look away. Every game from here on out could be a statement. Tyrese Haliburton's health isn't just about him, it's about what the Pacers stand for this season. Keep watching, because the next few days will determine not just Indiana's playoff hopes, but maybe even how the Eastern Conference shapes up. If you're a basketball fan and you're not following this story, you're missing out on the pulse of the NBA right now. This is more than injury news. This is a wake-up call, a momentum shift, and a narrative twist no one saw coming. Stay tuned and stay informed, because Tyrese Haliburton's road to recovery might just be the NBA's most compelling storyline this year.